The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Angela Lagunzad. Law graduates troop back to testing sites for the last day of the bar exam. Authorities say that the first 3 exam days were generally peaceful. The Supreme Court reports that over 9,000 bar takers took the exam on day 3, which is equivalent to turnout rate of 91%. Bar Chairperson and Supreme Court Associate Justice Alfredo Benjamin Caguiwa gave a message of support to the examinees, urging them to keep on fighting for their dreams.
So, if you are thinking of quitting now, don't. Stay the course. Plod on. Let no one undermine the courage, fortitude, and strength that it took for you to arrive at today. And recall why and for whom you are doing all of this. Your families and loved ones, the people you hope to help, the schools you wish to give back to, the nation you want to serve.
Metro Manila residents will have to deal with higher water rates starting next year. Camille Samonte with the report.
Instead of celebrating a Happy New Year, Metro Manila residents will have to tighten their belts as they usher in 2023. This as Manila Water and Mayniland are expected to hike rates in January. The rate increase was approved by the Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewerage System or MWSS, and implementation will be on a staggered basis. Manila Water will increase their rates by 8 pesos and 4 centavos per cubic meter. This means that households consuming 10 to 30 cubic meters of water every month may see their bills jump to about 193 pesos, up to 866 pesos. Meanwhile, Mayniland will implement a rate hike of 3 pesos and 29 centavos per cubic meter in January. This means that consumers could see their bills rise to around 136 pesos up to over 8,000 pesos, depending on their consumption. For Carolina, the increase in water rates would mean they have to further tighten their belts.
Dagdag sa expenses, tipid-tipid na lang.
The owner of this water refilling station meanwhile says they might be forced to raise prices too.
Magtataas din po ng presyo kasi mahal yung tubig eh.
But this car wash owner says that despite the water rate hike, they still won't be hiking the prices of their services next year due to fear of losing their patrons.
Parang wala rin, kaya hindi na tinatasan yung bayad dito eh. Pag dinasan, wala na kami customer.
While there are those who don't really mind the expected rise in water rates,
wala akong pagpipilian ho eh. Gagamit pa rin po.
water rate hikes though will not stop in 2023. This is just the first of a series of rate adjustments that will be implemented until 2027. For Manila Water, the 2023 increase will be followed by a 5 peso hike in 2024, 3 pesos and 25 centavos in 2025, 3 pesos in 2026, and 1 pesos and 8 centavos in 2027. Mayniland will meanwhile implement a 6 peso and 26 centavo rate hike in 2024 and a 2 peso and 12 centavo hike in 2025. If there is no new water source, rates will rise by 84 centavos in 2026 and 80 centavos in 2027. For News 5, Camille Samonte, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Angela Lagunzad. Content creator Daryl Yap announced that Isko Moreno will be starring as Ninoy Aquino in his latest film. In a social media post, Yap shared a photo of the former Manila City Mayor with a caption mocking Ninoy's famous line, "The Filipino is worth dying for." The film is expected to be released by February next year in time for the anniversary of the People Power Revolution. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. APEC members have issued a joint statement saying that most of them condemn the war in Ukraine. In the declaration, the member states said they deplore in the strongest terms Russia's aggression. Prices of petroleum products are set for a rollback next week. Based on initial forecasts, diesel prices are likely to go down by as much as 2 pesos and 30 centavos per liter. And Gilas Pilipinas improves their FIBA ranking to 40th spot after sweeping their games in the 5th window. The Philippines will host the 6th and final window of the qualifiers next year as the national team faces Lebanon and Jordan. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 10:15 in the morning as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Angela Lagunzad. We are One News.